31,000 views in the past 9 minutes. Let me flip the camera. That is important when you do business transparency. And the thing is, with narcissistic sociopaths, they tend to exploit transparent people, genuine, transparent people. So it's always difficult for the person that is genuine and transparent. He will tend to be targeted by the sociopath that wants to defame or do a smear campaign against them. There's two people that recently followed me, a little bit weird, but I wanted to make a video a little bit about, some of our accreditations as a company as a reminder for you people, and then to kind of put these guys in check. When they followed me, when I get new subscribers that followed me, and this could be a complete misunderstanding, but I'm going to make a video, and if it is a misunderstanding, let's talk about it. Why should we be afraid? So there's two guys, which I think that are, okay. They're saying that they're stalking my company. There's complaints about my company. They said that they know where I'm at. I'm in San Diego. I operate out of San Diego, and they're investigating 20 complaints about. I'm like, who the fuck are you? You're not the credit repair police? Dude, you're majoring in minor things. Okay, so San Diego. This is not San Diego. This is Queens. Okay? Have you been to Queens, New York? I don't have an office in, and nor am I hiding. I'm in my home. Okay? I don't sell overpriced tickets to go to some credit convention. Okay? There's a big credit con. I don't even go to the credit con. I don't sell tickets to seminars and rip people off. There's no complaints. If there's 20 complaints about my business, I would know about them. They would be on online already. First of all, when I have a complaint with a customer, it doesn't escalate to a bad review because I don't ignore my complaints. I address my complaints. Now, if there's a misunderstanding, that's why we have a contract. And if you look at my website in full transparency, you can see that. So Pinnacle, we believe in being clear cut, and we have the website here. The website has the refund policy, cancellation policy, Credit Repair Organizations Act compliant. Some nutcases might think, oh, you can't charge money for credit repair. Dude, every credit repair company charges money for credit repair. Shh. Stop it. Your interpretation of that is all swayed. Okay? You have to understand case law to understand that. And you have to understand why those laws were amended in the first place, to protect consumers from people that scam and fraud them. And I understand this all could be a mix-up, but he followed me, and I'm like, okay, who is this person? Okay, because he has a profile picture and he has a profile and he has followers. So I said, let me follow him. And then I realized this guy is making tons of content. Like his whole channel, his prerogative is to defame another credit repair company, okay, and talk bad about them. Apparently, he has an army of followers that don't like that credit repair company either, commenting stuff saying they're sending investigators over. Like, yeah, man. Okay, so let's say if those people were scammed, okay, and those people legitimately were scammed and ripped off. All right, man, I don't like that. Do what you got to do, all right? But I don't have the capacity to be involved in that. And if you're going to be on this channel, which you're more than welcome to, yeah, sure, you can learn a lot from me because I am the best in credit repair. I swear, solemnly swear, I am the best. And how do I know I'm the best? Because here's the thing. If you were to take all the credit repair experts in America, okay, and you were to give me 100 files, and you were to give all of them 100 files, I promise you, in 1 to 3 months, my files would have a better success rate than all of them. I'm willing to bet, okay? That's me. Okay, that's me. Now for that type of service, I charge money for. Now, if that's something that you don't like, too bad. I can go on your channel and say, I don't like you. But I don't care about likes. It's not about it's about mutual respect. Okay. So I don't go about saying, I don't like this person. I don't like, everyone has a weird person. Everyone has different personalities. We all have insecurities, right? But we're going to have to overcome those insecurities and be like, okay, this guy talks with a lisp. This guy has a funny eye. This guy has a haircut. This guy dresses a little bit feminine. But you can't sit there and be critical and judgmental, okay? So if you don't like me because I'm in my house or my style, my hat, okay, man, then, if that's how you measure a person's worth, by those superficial things, that's on you, because I don't. I look at more of the content and the things that they're saying and the value that they're providing the world. Speaking of value, I have I've helped many veterans out there, okay? And yeah. So I have a lot of clients. Mr. John Harrington is a veteran. Boom. Happy client. Can't thank you enough. Right there. Helped him, fixed him, gave him a discount. He's a veteran. This guy. Connie, I made a video about that. She's a veteran. I've helped police officers. Law enforcement. I think that was Stephanie Ortiz. See? Stephanie, well, okay. I can't show her number, but I'll show her name. Stephanie Ortiz. See what she says? She's in law enforcement. Okay. She gave me her, on her credit report, it says she's she works for the state. She works for the state. Okay. So these people are, and I have federal lawyers that I've helped way back. So I've been around in business for 10 years, and I have a good amount of clients over the years. So I can't look at all of them, but these are the most recent ones. But you're just going to have to take my word for it, So these are people that are fully aware of the things that we do here, and they have a degree of satisfaction. Okay. So if you're going to come in here and say there's people that have complaints against Pinnacle and they don't even have a verifiable contract with Pinnacle Credit Repair, because remember, we're Pinnacle Credit Repair and we're not hiding. All right. I'm in Manhattan. I live in Queens, and I'm in the offices in Manhattan. Okay. We're not in San Diego. So if you're going to go about doing this thing, which you're helping people, if that's your purpose in life, to specifically crack down on credit repair companies, well, then I'd say you should be, a fucking hero. But let me tell you something. There's a lot more in life that people are being affected more than credit repair. And the thing with credit repair is that people tend to have this victimized mentality and want to blame other people. I've dealt with that. People want to blame me when I want to help them fix their credit, and they get mad and they blame me for their problems. That's typical in credit repair. All right. So don't sit here and just be one-sided. And you're not a judge either. As far as I know. And here's the thing. I'm not arrogant. I'm not so arrogant to think that I know anything about you other than what I see on your channel. So correct me if I'm wrong. I've never met any law enforcement that has a channel that behaves like you people. I saw a comment on one of your videos, the comment that's on the video, and I don't even want to go to your channel anymore. I really don't. I just don't want to be involved in that. I'm running the business here, and I'm telling you, if it's your intention to stop what I'm doing, you can do that. You can try, but you're not going to. And that's it. I'm going to keep on doing what I'm doing here and what I've been doing. And if you want to mess that up, that's your karma. That's your position in life, is to mess me up. You're going to be very exhausted. and you could do something better, more positive with your life. Go after someone else. But like I said, badcredit.org. Okay. I'm not rich. Okay. I'm not rich. I've made tons of videos. Look where I live. All right. I'm a regular person having a company, and I'm trying to make the best of it. I'm trying to get rich. Right. I'm perfectly fine with that. So badcredit.org doesn't just take on credit repair companies that are just, going to mess up their reputation. Why would a multi-million dollar company endorse Pinnacle? Okay. Why? Because brand, trust, credibility. My brand is strong. Now, if we do a Google search, you can do it. Type in fast credit repair. Type in top credit repair companies. Type in all that. You're going to see that the brand is transparent. The brand is transparent. And it's powerful, right? And as a customer, they're on the receiving end, I'm on the receiving end. We're exchanging, I'm giving them a service and a value, and I have stick to a time frame and a success ratio that I stand by. And I don't break for anyone or anything under any circumstances, because that's called having integrity. Okay. So if you're trying to do what you're doing with that dude to me, at least get your facts straight, right? Because I don't have an office in San Francisco. I can't recall any clients in San Diego. I can't. And if I can't remember, it's because I don't have them, right? Yeah, so you probably have the wrong company, sir. So please, the only value that you will get off my channel is if you're going to try to copy off my channel and try to copy what I'm doing, which you can copy what I say, but you can't really copy what I do, because what I do, I don't show everyone. My trade secrets, I don't really show. Okay. But if you're trying to learn like how to find credit repair scam, I got tons of videos on there, So my channel is really unorthodox. So you can just look, okay? The majority of my channel is showing testimonies from clients. And it's not even all my clients. Like if you look at the videos, I have 200 videos. But in each video, there's going to be maybe 20 different case studies. Let's say minimum 10 to 20. Okay? So if I posted 100 videos where 20 case studies are in each video, 20 times, that's 200 clients. Okay, if 20 clients have a problem with me, then why haven't they wrote something online, right? Why haven't they? There are complaints, but not 20. What are you talking about, man? You out of your mind? Yeah, so whoever's someone's misinforming you. Yeah, someone is misinforming you. Yeah, and if there's any chance in hell there's any complaints, what they would have done, and I don't think people really like that. They just not talk to you and pretend that they're happy and write a 5-star review and then talk shit to someone. I don't think that. I don't live in a world where I don't deal with those weird people. So if that's the people that you're dealing with, I feel bad. But I make sure to not take on customers that aren't 100% certain and ready to work with a one-on-one. I don't just sell tickets at a seminar, bro. I have to answer the phone calls. Okay. And the reason why I post this video is actually to get more customers too. I want you guys to see how I am, because here's the thing. When the investors for Tesla gave money to Elon Musk, it's not because they believed in the product. They believed in the CEO, because you don't invest in a product like this case. It's Quadlock. It's the CEO. It's the leader that you buy. Amazon, Jeff Bezos. Okay, he takes the world's money. He is one man that took the world's money, and they trusted him with it. Okay. Whatever product you see, even this company, it's a great company. Animal, really good supplement company, Fury. I'm drinking it right now. I'm not even sponsored by them. I don't need to be sponsored by anybody or anything to tell you that it's good. Thank God I'm not in a desperate financial situation where I need to just accept bribes to do advertising. But then again, I don't even get that many views on this channel to do advertising. Okay. You can see I'm not hiding. I have 600 something subscribers and 1,000 hours of watch time. I am close to getting that monetization part. And here's the thing. If you try to shut me down, you're really messing it up for a lot of people that are my existing clients. And yeah, they have families, they have kids, and they have goals. So you have to understand, if you're going to scrutinize my business and try to, look at every idiosyncrasy and say, oh, you didn't do this, you didn't do that right, and then we want to punish you for it. Well, you're leaving on a bad foot. You're not giving anyone the benefit of the doubt, and you're choosing the path of darkness, and you're not choosing the path of righteous. You may think that you're doing a favor to people. You may think that you're doing God's work, but you're actually not. It's just self-entitled narcissism and sociopathic narcissism, where you're just predicated on targeting people and just breaking down their game. No one is perfect, okay? And if it's your intention to exploit people, it's not about good people saying everyone's good. Everyone's a sinner, right? So now that we're all sinners, right? Everyone's a sinner, including yourself. It's only when you say, I'm good, I'm better than you, that's arrogance, okay? So don't be like that. But if someone is legit evil and scamming people, okay, hold them accountable, okay? But if someone is making some mistakes, don't burn them at the stake for it, Come on. That whole self-victimized mentality, it's about reciprocating value to each other. But the problem with the narcissist is that everything bad that happens is totally the other person's fault. And everything good that happens is totally the narcissist's doing. And so you see how the narcissist would take credit for everything and then push all the blame on someone else. Okay, that's not me. I believe in accountability. I'm an owner. Okay, I could just sit behind a veil, corporate veil. I don't need to be on this channel. There's no immediate direct interest for me to be on YouTube. Okay, YouTube doesn't pay me. Okay, and we don't sell a lot on YouTube. Hello, look again, badcredit.org. Let's go to bad credit. Okay, so you can visit this link too. Whoa, what's going on? Bad credit, badcredit.org. Okay, go to it. Okay, there's 31,000 views. 31,000 views. Okay. And I want to show you another thing. I got to change this guy's number. But his name is Jermaine Hussett. I mean, that's his name. There's, but that's not exposing his. I didn't save his number, but he was an existing client. Okay. So I'm going to show you that he messaged me yesterday at 3 a.m. in the morning. Look at that. He's a returning customer. Do you guys see that? I hope you guys see that. We got to hide that personal email. Oh, shit. Okay. You see that? It says a returning customer. I hope you can see it. But that's what it says. I know it's blurry, so I'm sorry. But to prove my point, Jermaine is... So this guy is, pretty intense military, So he's a veteran, and he does contracts. Okay, he goes around the world and put bullets in people's heads. Okay, he ain't no joke. I need to help him get a top security clearance, I believe. and he has other things going on. But anyway, enough about him. So yeah, he's a returning customer and he's a veteran. So it's people like that that we need to, help. And my point is, he hired me before, and I think he paid me thousands of dollars, but then he hired me again. So he hired me in 2019. Right, I can show you the first email. Like I said, who's doing this? Who's going on the channel and like being transparent like this? That's to be appreciated, right? And if there's any mix-up with anyone, I'll be happy to clear it up. But if I'm going to deal with someone that's immature and get all pissed off that I made this video, I hope Doug and whatever dude, that you guys are mature about this. But I'm going to address this matter right here on this video, and I'm going to leave this video on here. And if you guys want to go toe-to-toe with me, okay, I ain't fucking afraid of that, all right? But don't come here and spreading slander and lies about people, okay? Don't do that. You can be better than that. I don't know what the fuck is going on with those other companies. And believe me, I know my fair share of scam artists. I started this business with a scam artist, okay? I was a web designer. Please read the badcredit.org before you go and say shit like, I know you're located in San Diego. There's 20 complaints against you. Dude, you totally lost respect for me. You're not dealing with a little boy here. You're talking to a CEO, a respectful man, and a successful person that's smart, intelligent, and doesn't do people wrong. When you begin to lie and make things up about people, there are repercussions, okay? Don't think that for a minute, all right? Don't be out here spreading bullshit lies. It's not going to stand. And if you do think that you're doing some sort of justice, just know that God stands behind those that are honest and innocent, not people that go around fucking people. Because I have my fair share of people that go around and do dirty shit. I'm not one of them, all right? So, again, this is Jermaine. This is the first email I got from him, as you can see, 2019. Hold on. 2019 right there. Can you see it? Can you see it, guys? Okay. Yeah, that's just to prove that he was a client, just like I told you around that time. And I text my clients, all right, back and forth every couple of weeks. And I want to share this with you, not like I'm on trial or anything. I don't feel like I'm on trial, but for me, I try to think off my feet and catch any opportunity to make content. And so I said, oh, you know what? Let me turn an obstacle into a stepping stone and make this an opportunity where people can get to know how we get down here at Pinnacle without sharing too much private information. Yeah, there's just so much more. Oh yeah, there's a lawyer, Thomas Law. There's a lawyer. I cannot fully disclose. Let me see if I can do this. Yeah, don't want to disclose too much. Anyway, I think that's enough. I think that should be enough for you guys. What else is there? My next video, I'm going to show you guys some interesting things. I mean, I really want to show you guys how we repair credit, but then again, it's going to help too many people for free. And here's the thing. Me being honest with you about that should be respected. I don't want to help people for free. Not as a arbitrage. And actually, if I were to help if I were to have a YouTube channel and teach people, okay, so I claim to be the best at credit repair. So give me the opportunity to prove it. Okay. You could say, oh, who's this kid with this hat? Some kid think he's cocky and arrogant. You're automatically going to be jealous. Stop that. Just give me a fair shake. If I said, don't project your hate and insecurities because you don't like the person on the screen. How about you just have the maturity to put that out and just think about what they're saying. Think with logic and reason and evaluate for yourself. Okay. All right. Don't be a fucking Karen. All right. Some self-entitled prick that thinks you determine who should do what with their lives and their business. You're not in control of that. And even if you were control of that, you're still not control of that. Okay? When it comes down to a man, he's going to do what he feels is right. And whether you have the Bible or the Quran or the Torah or the Zabor, the Jewish books to guide you, hey man, that's all you need, right? It's pretty clear as day. Because I do work with the Jewish community in New York. I'm from Queens, okay? And Jews in the Jewish community, let me tell you something about the Jewish community, all right? Because I'm pretty deep rooted, pretty well known, in that respect. I have some clients that are pretty deep into the community, and they wouldn't endorse anyone, and they don't endorse you with a flyer or this or that you would know about. There's no YouTube channel for that community like that. No, it's an enclosed, deep, close contact community. Okay, and they wouldn't even think about doing business with anyone that's not legit. Okay, forgot what I was going with this, but yeah, you don't need to be policing people here. Yeah, despite being a man of faith, I don't need to choose the moral high ground and think I'm self-righteous or better than anyone. Because the moment I do that, I've already become corrupt, right? So I hope you guys have learned a lot from this. Yeah, I don't want to... The reason why I don't post how to repair credit is because I fear that I will lose business that way, okay? And I don't want to go about that. I'm just not ready to do that. From a business perspective, the people that are doing that on YouTube, they're not doing a good job of it, in my opinion, because there's so much missing out. It's not a legitimate course. If there's an ebook or when you work on a car, right? The manual is not going to tell you. It tells you how to install things. Did you know that? Whenever you work on a car and you have your manual to your Toyota or your Mercedes-Benz owner's manual, the manual doesn't tell you. It only tells you how to install and take off parts. It does not tell you how to solve problems. Remember that. Let me repeat this. When you work on your car or motorcycle, I have a Harley Davidson. I have a $40,000 Harley Davidson. It may not be a lot to some people, $40,000 paid in cash, but it's a lot. 40 grand is a lot to pay for a bike, okay? 2 wheels. If you pull out your owner's manual, they're going to tell you how to install and take off parts. They're not going to tell you how to fix problems. That's where there's mechanics. The mechanics have experience and they're going to fix their problem for you. That's why you take it to them. Anyone can be, oh yeah, you can do the same thing I'm doing. Yeah, you can. Anyone can do anything. If you want to learn how to do anything, no one's stopping you. I learned it. I'm not even if I'm the best, it doesn't mean someone can be better or someone can be just like me and my skill, right? And until people can prove that, like I said, here would be the qualifications to prove that. If you take all the people in credit repair that claim that they are the best, put them in an octagon and have them beat the shit out of each other. I'm just kidding. No. Put them in a contest. I don't know if they have contests like this or not. Geez, I don't want to go to those credit cons. Oh my God, that's so nerdy. Like if I go to a credit con, I'm a legit nerd. I do not. No. No. It took, you know how fast, you know how quick it took me to learn how to master credit? Let me think about this. It took me, I think, 2 months. In 2 months, I've mastered it. Actually, less than that. Technically, maybe 2 hours. Okay, 2 hours, I mastered it. That's how smart I am. Extremely intelligent. Now, the only way to prove that I'm the best or someone else is the best is to give them, 1,000 files in a year, and whoever has the best outcome for 1,000 files is obviously the best. Then you have to go with them if you want the best. But if you don't want the best, then the best can, how the market works, if they are the best, then they have the, they have the ability to charge that premium. That's how business works. Okay? There's always going to be a premium for everything you want in life. All right? And you could be the victim and be like, oh, you're exploiting people. Dude, you cannot sit here and say that. That's not right. No one is forcing anyone to do anything. If they are, that's wrong, but not here. People are grown-ass men that don't need you to tell them what they need to do with their money. I don't tell people what they need to do with their money. I show them the opportunity here, what we can possibly do for them, and that's it. They can make the decision. I don't call people. I don't have seminars where I sell tickets. Okay? So that's just not me. And anyone that's charging, this is the thing. When other men are jealous of other people, when they make a good income doing something, they want to shut them down. So again, if that's you people on here, then please do something else. But here's the thing. Those type of people, it doesn't matter what you do. You cannot stop a narcissistic sociopath. And if you confront them like this in this video, it will make matters worse. Okay? That's the problem. These people are nasty. You can't win with a narcissistic sociopath. When it's their goal to take you out, they will take you out. I won't say they'll take you out, but they'll try everything in the book. But here's the thing. If you're on my channel, you're giving me watch time. So you're just helping out my goal. And if you think I'm in San Diego, man, I'm going to give you a hint. I'm not in San Diego. If you want to know the address, here, look it up, man. Just go. Dude, are San Diego really? Pinnacle Credit Repair. You do a Google search and it has my location on the website. Dude, now I know you're full of shit. Please go away. Please get the fuck off my channel. Seriously. But if you choose to stay and you choose to bicker back and forth and have your army come here and make up shit, you do realize that's only going to up the view count. Okay? So figure out what you want to do. Do you want to make me famous or not? Because you can't just make up shit if it's not true. You could try, and dumbasses will believe it. Yeah, like, here's the thing. You were to comment, oh, this guy's a scammer. Someone dumb that's not intelligent with a low IQ will like, oh, they said it's a scam. It's just like fucking Kellogg's cornflakes. If Kellogg's cornflakes said they could help you with your heart disease because some fuck wrote it on a fucking cereal box, everyone's going to buy it. Then everyone buys it and they're going to think, oh yeah, Kellogg's cornflakes will lower my heart disease. But if it's not backed by fucking science like this is backed by science. Where is it? Yeah, I mean, you can look it up. So anyway, this channel's backed by science. Yeah, you saw the testimonials, and some person might say, "Oh, this is some guy said it's a program." I don't know even know the fucking program. They said it's some kind of filter or some thing like, yeah, these are all fake. Okay, it's all fake then. Go away then. If it's all fake, it's all fake. Like, if you put in your mind that it's fake, there's no point in me arguing with you. If like in your mind, you have already made up that someone is a scam, they're a scam to you, and you're going to try to tell everyone or whatever you're going to do, I can't convince you. If you think that we're a scam, then we're a scam. Okay. There's just people that are just, even if we went to court and say you made a claim, this has happened. People have legit made a complaint against me. A handful of them, maybe less than 5 people. Okay. They made some complaints and they're like, oh, we're going to do this. We're going to do this. And then they realize, yeah, okay, let's address it. I go about the procedures. And then they can't do anything. And then what happens next? They become really bitter. Don't be bitter, man. You can't go about life being bitter with people, okay? You don't have to be upset about everything. There's times where I lost money and I've had bad situations, but you can't be bitter, okay? Just don't do business with people that you can't trust. It all boils down to you as an individual. Let's just say you were scammed by someone, okay? You need to not be scammed. Remember, you were scammed by someone. And I tell this, I made videos about this before. You don't know how to properly evaluate a company. I've had videos about that. I can show you one right now. There's tons of videos about that I have. All right? Where I show on my channel other companies. What other company is going to show you other channels without them being scared? Oh, if I show them, I had a business partner in New Jersey. Okay. By the way, so I've had different business partners, and one of the business partners, and they all failed. They all suck. I kicked them out of the business. And why did they kick them out? Because I'm the fucking shit. That's why. Think about that. If I can kick someone out of the business, that means I own my business. I didn't leave. They got kicked the fuck out. This is my house. And I ran it this way, and that's why it's here this way. They would say, they would try to give me advice like, hey, dude, don't talk about other companies. Like, you see how I talk about Lexington Law in this video? This is my channel right here. Boom. Like, if you talk about Lexington Law, they're going to go to Lexington Law. I'm like, they're going to go to Lexington Law anyway. Let them go and find out the hard way. I'm patient. Okay. I don't need to get your money now. I tell people, go there, see if it works for you. Because want to know why? Because over the years, I have so much experience. I've heard so many stories about people going there and they're waiting too long. And that's the niche of my business, is speed. Some people must say, well, if you advertise for speed and we can get it done in 30 days, it sounds like a scam. Sounding like a scam and being a scam are two different. That's where being patient comes into play. If you're constantly living in fear, don't say this buzzword, don't say that, people are going to run. No, it's not about that. Do you know the story of Joseph? Okay. He was accused of raping a royal woman. He was accused of rape, but he was patient. And through investigation, they realized the bitch was lying. Okay? Why? Because on the back, the tear was here. She grabbed him to pull him as he was running away. That's how they found out that he was innocent. So in life, people are going to say, you sound like this, you sound like that. If you become more successful than someone, they're going to be like, hey man, you sound like a bullshitter. You say you make this money, you say you do this. If you're with a broke person and you tell them how successful you are, that you made $1 million or you made $10,000 in one day, and let's say you do that, they're going to think that you're bullshitting because they can't conceive the success you're getting. And clear as day, when I sit there and post a video of someone's Credit Karma, their score going up in student loans, they're going to deny it. They're not going to consider the possibility that it's actually the truth, that this guy knows what he's doing. They're going to say, oh, he did a credit sweep, he did a identity theft dispute, and he did something illegal. He falsified documents. How do you know that? First of all, we don't do that. First of all, if you're going to think that you're a social justice warrior, not even the government is going to be as stupid as that. They're not going to do an investigation that's unthorough. Okay? You can't just make up shit in this modern day. I know some people think that you can make shit, but you just can't, because sooner or later someone's going to find out the truth. All right? And it's not going to be how that person said in the beginning. Right? So, I have a video here. Hire a credit repair company. Right there. You can watch it. All right? And that's not the only video. I have tons of videos that pretty much give it an objective. I do have a bias. I'm the owner, right? I want to turn over business, but I'm not greedy, right? I'm definitely not greedy. If I was so consumed by greed and the overaccumulation of capital, I would have signed up a lot more. First of all, I wouldn't have Pinnacle. Okay, Pinnacle is a brand. It's a strong brand that basically has made its reputation by taking on the most difficult of clients, the clients that have already been scammed by people. Don't you get it? I sat here and opened up this fucking camera because of these two pieces of shit that came on here. I'm willing to put my fucking neck on the line for this fucking shit. Okay? Pinnacle credit is in here. All right? I've already sold out. There's not one fucking thing anyone can do. All right? This is my business. This is my company. I stand by it. Just like Elon Musk, he struggled to pay his rent. He had to borrow money to pay rent, to pay his rent for fucking Tesla. Tesla would have been, read the story of Elon Musk, and also many greats. Many greats have sold out to their company. Study the CEO or the founder of Honda, Toyota. These Japanese CEOs are marvelous. Mitsubishi. Study these Japanese CEOs. They live by the motto of the samurai. That's me. Okay? So don't think you're just going to sit here and talk shit. You're not the first person. You're not the last person. Okay? But keep in mind, my brand here at Pinnacle is by taking the clients that have already been scammed. And I don't call them. We don't advertise. We don't advertise. Okay? We don't need to aggressively hunt for fucking victims. Okay? That's why we don't have bad reviews. We're patient. Now my strategy is to post out content like this. Whether it hurts my business or not, we will soon know. But I believe, and there's people that say, dude, don't film in your home. I had people, they're like, don't film in your home. It's ghetto. They're going to know you're poor. They're going to know your personal life. Don't wear this. Don't shave. Look presentable. Wear a suit. Okay, that's a cookie cut corporate thing. But here's the thing. We are humans. Outside of the office, we all have families. Okay? We're people. If you're going to sit like this with a fucking button tie and a fucking suit with a stick up, with like you have a rod up your fucking ass, dude, you think your shit don't stink. No, I'm not. I'm a real human being. I have a company, and when it's time for business, we handle business. And the most important thing is not the fucking suit, not the appearance. Okay? It's not the superficial shit. It's getting the customer what they want. Okay? If I have a restaurant, okay, there's restaurants that the furniture looks beautiful. The location is amazing. The view looks good. But the food sucks. If I have a restaurant, I don't give a fuck about the furniture. As long as you could sit and there's a table, I want to make sure when you taste the food, the temperature, the aroma, the serving size, how it's cut up properly and seasoned, and the quality of the meat, make sure it's fresh and not old. And all the ingredients are high quality, not cheap. When you eat it, you're like, fuck, that's delicious. And you remember that. How many people are willing to invest in the product, all the aspects of the business, and be like, you know what? Our priority is the food here. Fuck the vanity metrics. Okay? Fuck looking pretty. Fuck all that. Let's focus on the core of the business. Pinnacle. Like, what? It's not hard. I mean, it's not easy taking on clients that were already scammed. That's the book of our business. The book of our business people, they contact Pinnacle because they are searching. And keep in mind, we're not always the top one to pop up, but through the thorough search, they choose us. Why? The same reason Brandon, what's his name? Mr. Rossman from badcredit.org. Think about this. Why did he pick up the article? Why? And why did Card Rates? And why did Consumers Advocate? And why did other companies do that when they're getting paid millions from the other companies? We're not paying them. There's no payment to Bad Credit. We don't pay for that media. We don't pay for any. This is all grassroots. The only way we got to this level of exposure, and keep in mind, our YouTube is not a viable means to, I guess, evaluate our company, because if you look at the channel, it's only been around for 5 years, and if you look at the posting schedule, there's no schedule. It's just recently I'm becoming more serious about it. Okay. Maybe there will be a time where we get so many views on here, I could do a credit course, and I'll say, you know what? We're getting so much revenue from YouTube. Let's give back. I'm going to have a course here. I'm going to teach you how to do it. But not everyone's going to do it. You could show a horse water, but you can lead a horse to water, but you can't force it to drink. Just like people, you could show them how to repair credit, but they don't want to fucking do it. But the fact that you showed them how, they're like, okay, they trust you. It's like those mechanics. They are on YouTube. They say, okay, they have a shop. This is how you do it. And then when you're bored, you watch the video and you're like, oh, okay, he did it right there. Why can't I do it for me? Then you go to his shop and he does it for you. He showed you how to do it, but you still didn't do it. No matter what it is, you're lazy or you're scared or you don't have the tool, whatever it is, you know? I understand that. I get it, but we're not there yet. If anything, we're not there yet. And so for this time being, the only options I have for you is to sign up for the 2 programs, and that's it. Now, I conclude this rant, whatever you want to call it. Mr. Doug, or whatever the fuck guy's name, stay the fuck off my channel, all right? You're not welcome.